Hey, how you guys doing? All right, let's do this thing. Let's take a look at my friends. Kind of gotta kick this knight out. I might have to just castle and just suck it up. Oh, wow. I don't know. Do I want to take with my queen? Let's take with the queen because it still allows me to castle. And I'm going to castle at this point. Actually, take with my knight. Because then that, excuse me, that opens up this file here. Huh. Hmm. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm just going to come over here, put some pressure on that. Maybe I could have played here. Let's see if that works now. Then I'll double up. Excuse me, I'll double up there. Or take here. Either one. Here or here. Hmm. Interesting. Boy. And I believe I get that on him. Oh, nice. Okay. Get the cheapo check. Oh, shoot. That's mate. Ah. I missed that. That was my bad there. Subtle little sneaky man. Okay. Yeah, I should have played here. I think that gives me an advantage at that point. Gives him an advantage. Wow. I was so winning there. Drat. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. Ugh. Let's get this back. Wow, he surrendered his good bishop. That's odd. I mean, sorry, I know he took my good bishop, but whoa. I made weaknesses here. It's not a good idea. So I'm probably gonna have to retreat back, cover up my weakness. I hate having to do that, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't wanna seal up any problems. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Can't believe you let me into attack there. That's crazy. Nice. I now can get some something back, maybe potentially. Interesting. So he's trying to see if he can get a little bit greedy. I have to now play here because he's going to try. Beep. Wow. Can't believe he walked right into a pin, though. That's insane. Once I get rid of that knight, I don't really have any problems. Gonna try to win here. I don't really much care about that. Oh, shoot, that was a mistake. That loses the game, drat. Okay. That was a mouse slip there, drat. How do I get out of here? That was a blunder on my part there. I believe he's gonna have to take there. Or here. Because he's actually trapped. Interesting. So here we go again. I can't castle because of that. Because of here. Erg. see if I know he's gonna jump in here, so if he jumps in here, I'll just take there. So interesting. So he's gonna do that. I don't like to have to do that, but I gotta hold on to this and that. A couple weaknesses. Oh boy, not again. Why me? Why me? Not doing too good today, guys. I'll get this back. It's pretty awkward. He traded I guess because it's a closed position, right? It's castling. See if I can find some en route points. Let's go back. I need to analyze this. There's a move sequence I missed. That's it right there. Sweet. Okay. That I knew I missed a move sequence there. I'm not worried. Let's give this thing a go, guys. Come on. Okay, so they want to throw me at 1500, do they? Let's show them that we're better than 1500. We deserve better. I have to get my bishop involved. Boom. Let me see. Let's get that right there. Sometimes you have to give back a little bit. Hate to have to do that, but you have to give back. He's gonna attack here with his rook. Yikes. Huh. Interesting. So he's allowing me to hold that. Go figure. Oh boy. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, shoot. How did I miss that? I moved too fast. To make. Drat, I lost. I can't believe I did that again. Wow, he's doing that. What? I can't believe. What did I do wrong? I have to find out what I did wrong here. Man, these guys are tough. I had that combination in my head. I just for some reason didn't follow through. Let's see if we can get, I don't have a problem in the open. I need to work on my middle game. Yikes. Yeah, I can't believe he allowed for the isolated pawn to be produced. But some people like playing around an isolated pawn. In this sitch, you want to basically trade down. So I don't want to spend too much time. Um, let's see here. I need to get a bishop in there, trade that off, and then play here and see if I can get some action going. But no, I don't really want to trade because it'll connect that. I don't want to trade. Uh, should have resigned. That's okay. How come didn't I resign there? Uh, let's see here. That's weird. Hold on, guys. After I better play here. Shoot. I mean, darn. potentially I still can hold this. Let's see if I can infiltrate around and get a check in there. Interesting. Maybe I can play here, here, and then maybe something like there, and then come in. Maybe, maybe. Hmm. Let's see what I can do here. Ooh, ouch, I don't like that. He's getting a little greedy, so let's see if we can take advantage of his greed. I guess if you can be greedy and go for it, right? Go for it with all your might. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. I was a little concerned about that. Man, these guys are tough. It's not easy. There's a lot. These guys may be low leveled, but I don't believe they're low that low. I think some of their ratings, they just had bad days. Let's play more center. I want to be more aggressive now. There we go. Let's take some center pawn Strusher and attack. So when I attack the center, he's following principle. So you gotta say that he knows what he's doing. Keep an eye on this. Interesting. That pawn's my baby. I'm not letting it go. I also have to somehow this pop out thing here I'll fix too. He's trying to cause a little bit of problems. He'll probably try here, something with a rook there. But if he does that, oh wow, so he's not doing the rook. Let's see if I can infiltrate in there. Boom shakalaka. Thank you very much for your piece. There it is. Let's raise our rating. Okay. First, I have to just AFK for a second and get the Twitch typing thing correct. For some reason, it's got a little issue. Just give me a second, guys. Boy, boy, boy. Pop out. There we go. There we go. Now we're in it. We got the chat. Sorry about that. For some reason it had a little glitch there. That was very odd. I'll just move it like there. There we go. Now you guys can chat. We'll get this back, guys. It's just a little... Sometimes there's bumps in the road that you have to go through. This is just a bump in the road. Now I can expand. It's kind of odd. He's developing his bishop, but it really doesn't do anything. So next I'm probably going to play something like that there. Aim for his Achilles heel there. Oops. Now that's actually perfect. So he did go for it. Now I can put my bishop on a6. I have the two bishops now, so I need to use the two bishop advantage. And now if he castles, I'll pin his knight to his rook. So that'll be nice. Then I can play in and come after that pawn. Now I have a spot for my bishop to retreat back to. Huh. So he's playing protective chess. There we go. That's kind of an awkward placed knight. I have to snap that. He'll come here if I don't. You know what? It's just one of those things you have to do. Interesting. So he's playing there. Boom. 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 Oh. Drat. Boy, this is very puzzling. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do? That's hanging, and I'm just gonna play here. This is a crazy, messed up game. I think I blundered. It's okay. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I blundered there. I gotta go back and see where I made a mistake, because... Oops. Let's just go all the way to the beginning. Let me play it there. Okay, you move your rook. Oh, okay, then if he plays there, then you retreat back. Okay. Then you move in there. Yeah, because this bishop's doing nothing. I shouldn't have taken if I didn't have to. Yeah, this bishop's actually trapped. So I gotta remember not to be so taking. Oh boy. It's kind of odd that he played an awkward move, because then if he takes, yeah, I'm gonna take back. And then now, maybe I should have played knight there. That might have been more forcing of a mate. Let's see, knight here, then in there. Okay. I believe it's mate now. Right there. I believe that's mate now. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's mate. Huh, no, sorry. The rook has to interpose. I'm sorry, it's like 2 mates more. There we go. Only want to rematch. We'll give him a rematch. Then I could play there. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Castles, okay. See, I have to remember to develop all my pieces. He's probably going to play there. I can't believe he let me do that. That's not a very wise idea. He's letting me actually come in to his structure. Let's see, I need to open this. Ah, nice. Nice. Now my structure's solid and his is totally very not good at all. Yeah, that's not a very good structure that he has. I wouldn't want to have it, let's just say, if it was me. Okay. Interesting. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh. So he's not allowing me to do that. That's okay. I'll just reroute in here. Oh, thank you for a rook. Yeah, I appreciate that. That really boosting my ratings. We're going up in the ratings again. So we'll do a couple games here, and then after we do this one, we'll do some puzzles. His goal is he wants to play there, so I'm gonna have to stop that at all costs. Potentially that's an idea. Oh, so he wants to attack. Alright. Change of plan. Kingside attack. Kingside attack. Ooh. Ew. He got the move in. So what, though? It actually weakened his structure. So, like, really? What did you really accomplish there? He didn't really accomplish anything. Come on, let this be a win. Let's keep our time under control. We'll have him time out. Interesting. So I see what his idea is. He's a sneaky little guy. I'm gonna play my queen up there. Does he think I'm that silly? That I don't know what he's gonna do? Get out of here. Yeah. I really don't have any point of entry. It's okay. I had to win something off that. And now I got a castle. I just have to hold in there now. Long haul draw out game. Potentially there's that there. That's more likely. More likely that's what I'm gonna play is there. Let me see here. Okay. Dokie. Should I be careful? Well, I guess I could play in there, couldn't I? Double attack there. Or here. Either one. It's not over yet, you know. There's still tons and tons of chances. So, never over. Let's see here if I take. Actually, I can win a pawn there. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that when we go over the game. Let's see here. I'm going to play. Alright, no, I'm going to play here. And then try to get some pass pawn going up the board. Interesting. So he's playing a little bit of kind of got to get my king off this. He's going to try to do some weird thing there. Oh, nice. I think that was game over now. Oh wow. So not yet. Oh, yeah, I gotta play there. Now I have to play there. I put here. Okay. Let's see here. Hold on, let's go back. Okay, that's good to end on, and we'll do some tactics. Let me see. What did he say on? We'll analyze this game because there are some notes that was. Okay, let's see. I thought. Let me see. We need to look at B5. B5. Hold on. I want to check something out all the way back here. Queen H6. Queen H6. Actually, H7, you can't do, mate, because of, he takes. See, that's covered and that's covered. Okay, let's take a look at that. No problem. Don't be sorry. No, hey, you know what? That's the reason we go over stuff. So let's see here. So B5 with the knight was pinned by the bishop to the queen. Okay. So what do we? So what part at here would you like to look at? Oh, here. After E5. Oh, after you played bishop takes E5. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Bishop takes e5. And then he took, and it takes, and so probably I was looking at that, but there was no real counter. He could just play here, and oh wow, I guess I could win a pawn, huh? That does win material, huh? Yeah, there you go. Wow. Yeah, that's the only sitch. Let's see if we come back here if he can. After bishop takes e5. Yeah. What's the question? What's the reply after b5? Probably knight takes, knight, check. Then queen would take. Well, I guess, let me see. I think you could take here. Bishop takes. And then probably you can retreat your knight back. And then I kind of, yeah, I guess I could see. Yeah, knight takes, yeah, I see what you're saying. Knight after b5. Two pieces are hanging. Where we lose a piece. Yep. You have to take, yeah, your 5, and then you take here. And then you can actually take there, take here. And potentially, it says 7, but I don't know. I think I see why, because checkmate, you know. Yeah, it's actually mate. So you're toast at that point. But we'll go over and do some puzzles now. But you're right. That was kind of an interesting, for sure. Okay. Yeah, that was strong on the dark squares for sure. And yeah, I have to be more precise on my move sequences, and we'll get there. It's good to go over and see where you can improve. So don't ever take a loss as an area not to go over and improve. Like, I learned so much about positional play from just going over games that I priorly played. So, okay, let's set this up, and we will start our tactical training. I think we got everything set up now. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so we went from C3 to B5. Excuse me. Went down the wrong pipe. I swallowed it incorrectly. 1 second. Okay, I'm better now. Okay, so let's see here. So what's the drawback to this move? Let's see. The knight was guarding there, so this knight was guarding here, here. Oops. You kinda, with Jeremy Silman, you have to look at all the drawbacks. So let's see, we now have a drawback that the knight itself potentially could be an idea. Also, it gave up all these squares here. So we gotta see if there's anything we can, use, like maybe a knight here. Because no longer is this knight guarding that spot. You have to always look to see what can be played here. So knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, queen c. Let's see. So knight takes e5, bishop takes e5, and c6, check. c6 check, king g1, and takes pawn. Okay, I see that. Okay, dokie. That is an interesting idea for sure. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, knight takes, bishop takes, queen check, king g1, g5, g4, bishop f4, okay, g5, bishop d2, knight takes, king takes, and rook f. Yeah, that is interesting. But remember that these are more like just tactics. It was a 5-minute game with 2 seconds, so we need to excuse me, we need to look for a drawback. What's the drawback to that move? Let's take a look, because that is a good line. That is a good line. But they may want something, just maybe something like knight to e4, knight e4, with the idea, let me see, let's see here. So that doesn't have any really ideas behind it. I was thinking that there was something around here. My idea didn't come to fruition like I thought it would. Let's see here, there, and check. Potentially that's an idea, yeah. Yeah, you have to kind of look and see what you got. There's something to this. We're missing something. Let's see here. Let's see, what's the idea? If only we can get rid of this pawn here. So maybe there's an idea built around that. You know, you never know. Let's see, maybe we even have something like Queen G at Queen H5, knight after here, maybe Queen H5 or Queen H5 first, then knight takes, bishop takes, and potentially knight there, but I don't know if that does enough. Yeah. That does for sure. For sure, for sure. This is interesting stitch. Huh. We need to... I'm gonna pull this up a little further. Oops, my bad there. Sorry about that, guys. Just give it a little bit more. There we go. Right about there. Let's see. Knight takes knight. Bishop takes knight. Because here, there, check, and when the king moves, you snap a pawn off, and the knight's hanging, but not really. Not really is the knight hanging. Yeah. Someone's telling me something about this square is an idea, though. Something about that square. Maybe it has something to do with unleashing the bishop. Huh. What if we just play G... Well, no, that doesn't work, does it? So you can just take there. Well, wait a second. Then we take back with check if he comes here. we take and we win the bishop. Oh yeah. If we play g5, we attack his bishop. And if he takes here, we take with check, and if he comes here, we take, pawn takes bishop, and we win a bishop. g5 is, I believe that's the KO, the knockout, the see you later alligator move. I really don't see any. If he takes it, we win a knight. If he doesn't take it and takes the other knight, we take with check. Then we already went over this line here. There, and there. So that doesn't. So if here takes, knight takes, and we win a piece. Yeah. There we go. Sometimes it's just the most simplest moves. You know what? It's just like a move that you wouldn't think. I find that if you don't complicate the situation, not that you do or anything, I'm just saying, I just look at something way too long and it's just right there. It's right there. It's like g5. There you go. Yeah. Oh, you wanna look over the line? Okay. Why not? Take a looky. Okay. If we have an attack, I'm curious. Okay. Takes. Let's see. What does it want? Decide. Come on. So it wants knight there. That's, oh, knight takes. Knight. Oh, where you said wow. Oh, okay. Oh, right here. Okay. Gotcha. Come on, what you doing? Come on. There we go. Okay. Knight takes. Let's take a look. Knight takes. Bishop takes. Queen c6. King g1. Knight g5. Bishop f5. g5. Bishop. Bishop there. Knight. Okay, bishop d2. Then, oh, knight takes h. King takes h. Rook f6. Bishop takes f4. F5, and the rook has to move back. So, but let's just say that he doesn't see that, and we'll go over the line. So f3, check. King. We'll say the king moves there, and I think we just win a pawn at that point. Yeah. I don't think we win really anything. He's actually up material here. That puts us a whole 2 pawns up. G5 does the ticket, and we're actually up material 3, close to 3 pawns. Did I answer all your questions? No, you're fine. Hey, this is all about getting better. That's why I use a board, physical board, so that I don't miscalculate. That's a thing I have to work on. Calculation, because you never do you want to be in a position where you think you're winning and all of a sudden you realize I missed something. Boy, does that make you not feel too there for sure. Excuse me. We're rising up the ladders. Yes, we are. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Boom, boom. Boom, shakalaka. Boom. Oops, I missed a pawn. Okay, I need to have a bishop, a knight, a king, a queen, and then 2 rooks. So the king moved. Let me see. Do I have everything set up right? Oops, I'm missing a queen for white. There we go. Everything's set up right now. Okay, can have him look at that way actually. There we go. Okie dokie. Yep. Oh, okay, he moved. So he moved from here to there. Let me see. There's a reason that he moved his king, so I think he was concerned about. See, he was really concerned about this here. So I believe it's potentially bishop to. No, that's not right, because the knight then can move. No, the knight then could take here, yeah. Well, if we play pawn takes, we do have we have knight to. Nope, we don't because that's not pinned. Here, here, there. Slides over. Actually, can't slide over. So I believe that takes. So if we take here, pawn takes. Pawn takes. Bishop to f5, and the queen really can't go over here because of this bishop, and we win our pawn back. So here, here, and there, and we win, and we actually win our pawn back. Let's see, is there any counter to that move? I don't really see any counter attack to that. Let me see, is there. What is his idea? He has to have an idea behind this. I think he's just pure reactive chess at this point. I don't really see anything that he can really do. I think he's toast here. Let's see, is there anything? let's see, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop, queen 2, so takes, takes, attacks there, there, and then bishop takes, and I believe we still win. I think it's total winning. Yeah. There we go. So first and foremost, we got this. Next, we have to decide, is it here? But if we do that, remember, every move has a drawback. When we move our knight here, we block the protection of h6. So by us moving knight to g5, we actually lose. We will mate ourselves. So the only move that works is bishop. The bishop move is after that, bishop to f5's the next move. Boom. King moves to d. And then at this point, we take the bishop, we take the pawn. And we win. Boom, shakalaka, boom. Yep, nice find there. Let's turn the board around. We're playing as black now. Do 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 do. I really hope they give us a pretty big one this time. That'd be lovely. I want to get some big points. Give us some big points. Give us some big points, baby, yeah. Wow, this is an interesting sitch for sure. Let's see, do I have... Okay, I have to have... He's got a rook right here. Right there. What was there before? Knight there, takes. So takes, takes, and then knight there. Okay, right there. Just gotta get my king involved. Okay, there. Oh, I gotta put my other king over there. Okay. So check. Excuse me. Boy. Just trying to see. Yes. I think after king, if I'm not mistaken, king h7, rook takes check. I mean rook takes rook. Queen to a2, a1, check. King is forced to come up to g2. Knight takes queen, check, and I believe that saves the game. No, see, he can't block here. If we play here, and then he gets greedy and takes, you can actually check, and when his king moves, you take. And now you're taking with check. Oh, that's right. You're right. Drat. Yep, you're right. You're right. That would be a mistake. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So. I believe we actually potentially after here takes. We're actually we're threatening checkmate and one with queen a1. Yeah, this move is the move that wins the whole house. Because then if he takes here, we take. The knight guards the weak point on g2, and if he tries to move here, we actually have a potential. Let me see. So I guess maybe we could actually check there, and when he comes forward, we can bring our queen to f6, and that guards this pawn here. We get the pawn, and we'll get that pawn, and we'll basically be winning the entire house. King f, yeah. Oh, you're joking me. Oh. Wowzers. Huh. What is the... Oh, okay. Huh. Go figure there. That's really odd. I want to check to see why our... Oops, I had to go back. I want to check to see why ours doesn't work. Let's see here. Boom. If he takes... So we have to go back. That's not. Let me see. It says it's a draw if it goes d6 though. How come it changes to 5 at that point? Let me see. Bishop takes, king takes, check. Okay, then we actually win this pawn here. Wow. Dang. It's okay. It's okay. Not a problem. We'll get it back. Not a problem. Do 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 do. I just think they're a little harsh on the point taken away though. That's like harsh. They give us like peanuts for when we get it right, but then they take like 5 to 10 times the amount away, and that's like, really? If you're trying to promote people to actually do puzzles, you don't want to take too much, but I guess I'm just complaining. I'll do one more with you guys. I may do maybe this one and then another one. I might. I'll see if I have time. So I'm not sure. So I can't promise 2, but I know I can do this one with you guys. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see. Hold on. He's got a rook here. We got a knight here. His queen, our queen goes here. His queen's right here. We have a rook and a bishop that needs to be placed. Okay, we have everything. Where's my king? There we go. So the king's in check. Let's see here. Now they're throwing us like a bone, and it's like, we don't think you can do it. Let's see if we play rook g2, queen takes rook, queen takes rook, king takes queen, bishop, h3, If we play king to, if we play king up here, he has bishop there, but we can't really win. We can't win the bishop here because then he'd have a discovery. We can't win the bishop here because then he'd have a discovery there, here and there, so he'd win back his material. Hey, how you doing? So what can we do? What can we do? I was thinking that potentially king 2 after here, here, here. We'd probably have to play king 2, f3 at that point. So king f3 would have to be played at that. I think we're. But then we have to be careful. He's got rook to h. But we do maybe have the forking idea of queen to g3 check, and I believe that picks up a. I believe we're still okay here. Or do we actually win? No. Let me see if we played it. If we rather than that. Maybe g5 is better. After that, maybe g5 is better. But I do believe you're right about the rook. The rook moves right. Oh wow, that was crazy. That's crazy right there. What's he thinking? That's crazy. Then we just take with the rook then, right? Rook takes queen, and then if bishop takes queen, we can't take back because here, so. Well, then first we must take the rook. We must first take the rook then. Pawn takes rook would be the first move. Pawn takes rook. And that neutralizes any threats. And I think we're fine at that point. Yeah, I think we take with the pawn. See, we take pawn. Yeah, take the rook with the pawn. And then we take. And boom, shakalaka. 2 points? You gotta be kidding me. That stinks. Well, that was a quick one, so we'll do, I'll see. We'll do one more, okay? Then I gotta log after this one. Okay, come on. Quit being like that. Work with me, pawns. Okay, there we go. I have no bishops. Gotta have 2 rooks. 1 bishop for black, but that's it. Let's see, I need 1 more rook and we should, oops, I'm missing, I need a pawn, a couple pawns here. Bang. Dang. Bring that rook over here. Okay, let me see. Do I have everything set up right? So far, so good. So far, so good. Everything's good, 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 good. Okay. So we moved from E3 to E5. So let's see if we can take advantage of any of that. I'm kind of thinking that potentially a maybe takes there, then there. Maybe that's an idea. Takes. Nope, that doesn't work because there's nothing to protect this here. I was thinking of an attack here. Well, maybe we have to play that first. We potentially have knight right away to knight right away takes. That's an idea. But the only sitch is he's got a check there. He's got a check here. If yeah, we can't. Well, let me see. We could play there, couldn't we? I don't understand why F6. I know he's going to take back here. What does that actually do for us? Remember, we got to be fast here because potentially he can reconsolidate. So if we played here, what can we actually have potentially a discovery. I kind of see what you guys are talking about. He may be able to actually retreat back there, huh? Interesting. No, then we have him there. So here, and if he retreats over here, we have there. If we play here, he takes there. We have a discovery there, or potentially there. So here, if he runs over there, we win the queen. Here, if he runs here, we win the queen. Here, if he runs back here, that's his only saving grace, is right there. Most tricky line, F6. Okay, so F6, let's give that a try. G takes F6, okay. Alright, knight takes D5, okay. Check. He's not going to take with a pawn because he's not going to lose the queen, so he'll just like move back. I don't know if he'll take. I really don't think he'll take. He's not going to walk in. The guy there, 1900. I don't think he would actually walk into a pen. I don't think he would do that. I think he would just reconsolidate and you know what? Basically trade off maybe our queen after he moves. I don't know if it's strong, if that's strong enough to merit giving up one of our pawns. I'm not exactly sure. When we have a direct attack right away, I'm trying to see if there's anything that we potentially can muster here. See, the cool thing about this, if we take here and he moves back, we actually have pawn takes. We have pawn takes e6 at that point, threatening to checkmate. See, we don't want to push this pawn. This is our baby for mating. See, if he moves back, we checkmate him, and if he moves over here, we still have the potential of taking there. And if he takes, well, and maybe we can play there. Because I really want to keep this option open of taking. I kinda see if we take. I know what you're saying there. Yeah. I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, that throws a little thing in the worst, doesn't it? Because then we can't, if he plays here, we can't push because he'll just take arg. Arg. We do have a potential rook attack, so maybe we can play that. Interesting. I think I like your guys' idea best now that I think about it. Because they're there, and then if he moves back here, then you could take there. Okay, gotcha. Here, here, there. If he moves there, then you can actually take. Check. And then we got some pretty good attack coming after checks there. He'd have to move up here. Let's see, push the pawn. So push, takes, knight takes. And then if he goes back, we play queen takes. We can play after takes, knight takes. If he goes back, we just take that pawn. And he really can't take our queen, our knight, because he'll lose the queen. And he's just destroyed at this point. He's obliterated. But the reason that this doesn't work right away is we don't have that after this. And even if he, I think if he plays there, if he takes with the queen, he might take with the queen now that I think about it. He might actually take with the queen. He'll take with the queen, and then I don't know if we have anything after he takes with the queen. Well, maybe we do. We do have rook. We do have rook, and that attacks the queen. But then he can move over. Oh, he does a oh, that little sneaky guy. Then he can check and trade off the queens. So this move doesn't work because of here, and there's really no way of handling that idea, is there? Because even if at this point when he took there, we tried to take it with our knight, he could take back with the pawn, and I don't think we don't get enough for the compensation. No. Well, maybe if he plays king there. No. Nope. 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 No. 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 We don't. Nope. 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 With that can't be the. That's not it. We worked it out, so it's a good thing we checked that. It's a good thing we checked that for sure. I was even thinking about rook to rook he1, but then the bishop can actually intercept. But then we have a check, don't we, there? And we can actually win the bishop, can't we? Boy, the queen itself is a sitch, isn't it? But we really can't attack the queen, because even if we brought the rook over here, he can just retreat his queen back. So we have to be fast. We gotta be super speed. We gotta be the Superman player of supers. So let's try knight takes one more time. Knight takes knight. If the king goes to here, at this point I believe we do have rook to e1 at that point. Rook e1 is really strong, because then he's going to have to retreat his queen. Wherever he retreats his queen, we'll just say he retreats it there, we have rook takes at that point. Rook takes the pawn, attacking the queen and the king. So he can't move his king back there. I'm sorry, here. So if he goes f1, and if he goes after here, I still think we have, let me see, do we have a potential idea with anything after king f1? Hold on, let me take a look. Come on. Alright. Kadoki. There we go. Alrighty, let's see here. We probably would have to, at that point, attack the queen with the pawn, with the rook. Then when the queen moved, actually the queen would have to move. Trapped, I think. Yeah, it's trapped. The queen's trapped at that point. The only move it can go back to is b1, and then we can take pawn takes pawn. Then if the knight tried to come over, we can actually just push and fork. If the rook tried to come over, we just push and fork the king and the rook with our pawn. So I believe that has to be the move sequence that's correct. So this is a tough one. I believe that's the move. So what do you guys think? Are you with me on it? Are we going knight d5? I believe it's knight d5, guys. What do you guys want to do? Okay. Oh my word, really? What's the solution? Oh, rook takes. That's a little bit fishy to me right there. That's a little bit oh, that's sneaky. That's really sneaky. Wow. Drat. Okay, well we'll pick up tomorrow. You know what? We'll count this as a learning lesson. Now we know. And you know what? Just gotta keep pushing forward. Okay. With that, or do you guys, one sec, sorry. Do you guys have any questions about this before I log? Do you have any questions on this position? Oh, you want to show the winning line. Okay. Gotcha. There. Rook takes. And takes. And then he resigned here. You know, you never know. You may get a you know, this guy may have, the player may have been a little bit. Let me see, what's his rating now? 1700. 18. That is kind of interesting that his rating slipped, but that's okay. That was pretty impressive. So, did I answer everybody's questions? Yeah. Do you guys have any more questions about this before I log? What's the question? What's the question? I tried too hard to find a win in the wrong. Oh, hey, it looked. You know what? I gotta say one thing. If no questions, okay, good. Well, do you know what? We just gotta keep doing better. You know, we found a line, but it just wasn't the winning line. Well, guys, with that, as Wesley So says, through the Lord Jesus, I say God bless, and I'll see you next time on Chess Cruncher TV. Remember, keep studying. You have ups, you have downs, but guess what? You're constantly learning. That's the times when you're in the when you feel like you're in the slump is actually the time that tries a chess player. So remember that you know what? There's a brighter day tomorrow. You just got to keep pushing forward, okay? Just remember that. Just keep plowing forward. That's what the Lord would want you to do. The Lord would want you to do that. And so remember, guys, that there's always a move or a plan in the position. We just got to find it, and we're going to get better at that. So don't give up hope. Just keep moving forward. Okay, guys, have a great rest of the night and be blessed, and I'll see you next time tomorrow. Bye bye.